Hello everyone. Now just have a look at me. You must have seen such kind of images, such kind of expressions in various horror films. But do you really like such movies? Anyway, I am Nikhil Sablania, and it's almost 1:30 in the night, and I am not getting time to make this particular video, and I'm thinking about this video, and suddenly something has stuck into my mind. So I would be making two videos tonight, and I will try to speak as much as I could in a short period of time. So please listen to me carefully. And if you are a horror film lover, if you are a horror film lover, if you are a horror film lover, then this video might be for you. And the next video is on the other part of Evil Dead, which is Evil Dead Rise. Something is coming, the movie on 23rd of January 2023. Okay, so 23. Okay, anyway, so this video, first video, is about me, about my work, and as a filmmaker, as a horror filmmaker, what I have made, what I have done, because I'm trying to get another movie. So if you are a horror film lover, then just listen to me. Jokes apart, anyway, I'm Nikhil Sablania. So guys, I'm trying to make the video, and right now I'm on this floor. I'm alone at 1:30. I'm very scared. When I write horror movies, okay, horror movies are like a work of fiction, but I have done a good research on this topic, and yeah, you get scared a lot, and I'm not going into all those things, but there are also some psychological things when you make horror movies. Some people do believe. What about my belief? Yeah, I do believe. I do believe about the things, but not that I would promote them. But now, come to the point that why I thought of making a horror film. And actually, recently our company has released an article about me and about our upcoming horror film. So the article says that about me, a student of film institute 20 years back, and who went to a film school. He changed the pattern or way in a film school, that I made a horror film for first time in my film institute, and later on many students started making horror films. So I can't speak loud, because if I speak loud, the voice might go in the ear of my neighbors or my relatives who are sleeping downstairs, and they might get scared and they think I am I mad, or there might be a ghost in me. Anyway, so I will keep I will keep scaring you and making fun throughout this video. And anyway, thanks for watching this video. So let's come to my life, and how I'm into the horror genre, and why I'm making this new movie. And now, if you're a horror film lover, if you support horror film, if you support filmmakers, then, and if you are from any part of the world, please do join me in this video, and please share not only my video but about myself, about me, about Nikhil Sablania. Okay, now, so I'm 43 right now, and I was in class 9th or 10th in the year 94 95. I decided I would join film. I had no idea how to join film. I knew only about acting. Later on I thought, and my friend said, okay, you are not a very good looking guy. So it's not that I had any regrets about my looks, but anyway, I wanted to join the film. And there are various reasons. I'm not going into those reasons, but I started doing theater, and I started learning about the how I can join the films. And then I went to a film institute. I prepared for that film institute, and when I went to the film institute, I came to know that you have to make a diploma film, which is a 30-minute film. It's a good opportunity to show your work. So anyway, so it was year 2003, almost 20 years back. In the month of December of 2002, I gave, I think, exam, and 2003 I got selected. So now come to my childhood. My uncle, my mamaji, my maternal uncle, so my mom's youngest brother, Mr. Ved Prakash, Mr. Ved Prakash Khorwal, he had a video library. He got VCR, color TV, and it was my opportunity to watch all the films at that time. And it was I think around 1984 or before that, and the same year Evil Dead was released on video, and very soon I watched that movie, and I watched a horror movie, and I had an auntie. I have an auntie actually, and she and I used to watch. She is like 4 years elder to me, and whenever we were alone at home, we used to watch a lot of horror movies, and we watched so much horror stuff that we started laughing at the horror movies. So at that time, when I was in fourth standard, I was something like 8 or 9 years old. I got this idea. I understood that making a horror film is very difficult, and a horror movie could turn into a comedy movie. And nowadays, people make horror comedy. I don't think that they can make a good horror movie, because to make a horror movie, it's really difficult to make people scared, as it's difficult to make people laugh. So when I went to the film institute, and I was at by that time I was 23 now, and everyone wanted to make. Now it something happened to me that I don't like to copy in the sense, don't replicate what other people are doing, and I have some problem, I would say, or you can say it's my genius or my problem or whatever you say, that if people are going in a particular direction, or I will do whatever I want to do. I won't say that I will not do what they are doing, but I want to do what comes from inside me. So from inside me, and from that childhood experience, and also because I was watching a lot of stuff, and I had a dream to make it into a Hollywood. Anyway, that dream, now I don't dream that, but that was a dream when I went to the film institute. That so I saw that they make very good films. They would make very good horror movies. So I also thought that if I make this film as a horror film, I will learn about the aesthetics of this film. So that was the basic idea of making that film, and I made a film, diploma film. Now when I decided to make a diploma film and diploma film, my horror film, people thought in the institute, even including some of my professors, some of my batchmates, some of my seniors, juniors, whoever they thought that I am a B-grade filmmaker. Some used to call me potboiler, some thought I'm a B-grade filmmaker. Anyway, but I made my film, and that film had a maximum number of shots in that year, and none of the horror film was made before that. Then people were again thinking, one on my screening of a film at Mumbai, one of our professors said to someone, it's a waste of money. And some people from other institute were thinking that I am a big filmmaker anyway. But I learned my film because I did a lot of hard work. I went against all the people. So I started sending my film to international film festivals. It got selected. I went to Beijing Film Academy, and many students liked the film's story, but there was one guy from outside the institute, he didn't like it. But the people in China were very great. I mean, they opposed that guy, and they said he's our guest, so you shouldn't speak anything bad to him. Anyway, but these things happen in public. When you are in a public, people may say good things about your work or about bad things about your work, but that's what people are. This is what is life. And so I also wrote, so that film I made, and it got selected in Estonia, China, London. The first screening was at Portobello Film Festival in London, and Spain also. Sleepwalker Students and Film Festival, Sleepwalker Young Filmmakers Festival, something like that. Then I wrote another one supernatural movie which couldn't be produced. Then I wrote a horror movie, and my friend made a horror movie on that. He wanted to make a horror movie. He asked me, Nikhil, can I make a film on your script? I said, okay, yeah, you can make. He's my friend. Then I abandoned this genre, and I was doing various stuff. I made a romantic film. So that was the journey of me, and now I am going to make another film. So if you're a horror film lover like me, we could be friends. You can call me anytime. You can send me mail. I'm giving my description. In the description, my phone number. Whether you are an actor, an investor, a distributor, a sponsor. So, and first you have to be my friend. You have to support me in making my horror film. Whether you are from some film festival, are you from some exhibition chain. And about the 30 minutes in the script I have written in this about the next coming film. And one more thing is, see, art is not first time it is coming out. It is a derivative, and I think Nina Pillai is the name of the director who made a film on Sita, and she made another film that the kind of documentary the art is derivative and art is derived from other art forms. Now, my one of my favorite films, horror films, in recent time is A Cure for Wellness and since childhood Evil Dead by Sam Raimi. And I'm a great fan of Sam Raimi because he made Evil Dead, then he made the series, and I'm also a great fan of Tim Burton. Tim Burton has extremely high quality as a filmmaker to produce the fantasy movies. I mean, I love his fantasy movies, but Sam Raimi's style is rude, and mm, Sam Raimi's has very directorial sense. And recently, I again, when I'm writing this film, I again went to the history of Evil Dead, and I found that he made that film when he was 20, and even the directorial style and the editing style at that time was fabulous. I mean, I think it's because it was in him that he made this fabulous film Evil Dead. And when I wrote my second script, I was trying to get the another version of Evil Dead, not the copy Evil Dead, but it's like the next step of Evil Dead. So Evil Dead was located in a one particular location, first part. I'm not talking about other parts, first part only. So I wrote the script where the ordinarily what happens that in a horror movie the main action takes place at one part. So in my next script which I wrote and which was my first feature length film, first was 30 minutes, the next and which is the first feature film was 30 minutes, more than I think 1 hour and almost 2 hour film that I wrote like it will be extension of Evil Dead, but the action takes place at various places. The horror will take place as various places. So I wrote that in 2007. Anyway, it was produced later on, but now what I am writing, so I have no regrets. I'm happy to say that I have learned from Evil Dead, and I'm also trying to make Evil Dead next this my movie. I have no qualms to say that I'm not making Evil Dead. I am making Evil Dead, but not in the sense of Evil Dead copying Evil Dead. But you know, you learn from some art, like a painter learns from an artist, and you try to make something by you can say inspired from that, but storyline would be different, and one element is same that you have to watch, but elements having same is something different. But as a director you have to work on the angles. I think what fascinates me about the Sam Raimi is selection of his angles which are very unique to him. His camera placement, his use of lenses, and you can find similarity between Evil Dead Part 1 and Spider-Man movies. So these all swings of Spider-Man is not just coming because he's swinging throughout the buildings. The swing and the camera angles swings are because those similar swings you can see in his first work, which is Evil Dead, the Book of Dead. So now you have to support me financially. You have to support me. You can share this video. You can tell about your friends about me. You can use your PayPal account, or in India you can use any UPI to support me. If you are from some company, we can place your product in our film. You can also give us some sponsorship. If you are from magazine, from news portal or news company, you can call me and you can take my interview, and I can discuss a lot about the movie, about the horror film, because I did a lot of research on horror films, about the Italian horror films, slasher films. I can recall all the names, they are on my tip and on my tongue, and so you can call me anytime. It's the research of years, like years. For years I have learned about the aesthetics and movies, and particularly horror movies. And if you are a distributor, and I request all of you over there that please support my film, support me as a friend, help me. I am dreaming for many years, and you have to support my dream. And I believe that it's the community who supports you, and I will try to do my best. You can also watch my movie Siski the Sai, Siski, Siski, the Thegh. It's on YouTube. It's a 30-minute movie, Siski the Sai. If you type Siski the Sai with my name, Nikhil Sablania, Nikhil Sablania, Siski the Sai, then you can find the movie over there on YouTube and you can watch it. And my phone number is in India's code +91. Then the main number is 852 85233051, 8527533051, and you can send me mail on our company's email, YPL Private Limited. That website is there, ypl.com, vaipl.com. So thank you for watching, and please do come and support me. And you can see, movie is a business also, it's an artwork also, but it's also support of the people over there. So I'm calling all the horror film lovers, or all the film lovers over there in India, abroad, anywhere, wherever you live. If you are a big studio, if you are a small shopkeeper, if you are whatever way you can support my film, please do support my film, and please do support me. Thank you very much for watching, and also watch my another video which I am making on the next coming Evil Dead film, because I want to talk about Sam Raimi. I want to talk about his style, although I have already spoken in this video, but I will try to cover something else, and it's a kind of my respect for the director. Thank you very much.